Hi Vicky, my name's Ruby and we're here today to talk about just Headspace and bullying and peer pressure and the things that go along with that. So what's your role here at Headspace? What do you do?
So I look after a few of the services that Headspace run. At the moment, the early psychosis service, and I've also looked after Headspace and the school support.
Mm-hmm.
So Headspace has got kind of four main services. So we've got centres all around the country. There's 70 of them open right now, and a young person with any kind of difficulty can walk into any of our centres and talk to a professional about what's going on for them. Might be, just that they've got, they need contraception. It might be that they're being bullied. It might be that they're worried that they've got some problems with their mood or they're depressed. Any of those or all of those kinds of problems are okay to go to Headspace about. We've also got a online telephone service called Headspace that helps young people all across the country, and that's live web chat or email or telephone. And then there's a program called Headspace School Support, which is not for young people directly, but to help schools get through some really difficult times.
What are some of the new programs or initiatives Headspace is working on at the moment?
Within those four programs, there's some really exciting stuff that we've done. So at the moment, under the school support banner, we've got a program called Safe Minds. Schools were really worried about the number of kids that were self-harming and presenting to, how do schools help young people that are hurting themselves and what's the right thing to do. So we partnered with the Victorian Department of Education to write a information package to be delivered to schools, teachers, welfare staff, all of them, about how to best support young people, how to know when it's okay to help support them yourselves or when you might need to refer to a professional. So it's a fantastic package actually, and I think lots and lots of schools and students will benefit from that.
Well, obviously bullying is a major issue around any kind of school, high school, primary school, even college. What do you believe makes someone a bully, and what kind of consequences do you think they face?
It's a good question. I think it's good to talk about both the people that are bullied as well as the people that do the bullying. It actually, there's sort of the things that come together to precipitate or lead to someone being bullied or bullying, we kind of, research-wise, we're only beginning to understand. But I guess one of the things that you see commonly is that some people have actually experienced bullying themselves. They've been bullied, and then they may go on to become a bully. Now that's not causative. It doesn't mean that everyone who's been bullied will bully other people, but we can understand that it feels pretty terrible to be at both ends of that. It's not good for the people who are bullied for a whole range of reasons. They can go on to develop all sorts of difficulties, and it's also really, really not good for people that do the bullying. It doesn't, even though in the moment they might feel good, they might, their mates might laugh, whatever it is that happens, long term it's actually got pretty negative consequences for both.
What support, other than the things you've already mentioned, can Headspace offer students who become victims of bullying at schools?
Yeah, there's heaps of information on our website. So lots of young people go to the Headspace website to get information about all sorts of stuff. So there's things that on the Headspace website about just really good tips about how to look after yourself. There's a fact sheet called Tips for a Healthy Headspace. And it's got really helpful things for anyone, and certainly people that are bullied would really benefit from doing some of this stuff. And it's pretty basic stuff actually that's good for anyone all of the time, like making sure you eat well, sleep well, get enough exercise, do stuff that you like and makes you feel good about yourself, keep in contact with your mates, and again, just activities that you really enjoy. So I think we've got really good information. One of the things that's really important that Headspace is trying to help young people understand is that talking to people when you're worried about stuff, whether it's a really significant problem or a small problem, is really important. So it's okay to go and to approach a Headspace centre. If you're bullied, it doesn't have to be, you know, I guess lots of young people I've talked to over years have worried, oh, maybe my problem's not bad enough, or they're scared to go and talk to someone. And I guess what we really hope is that Headspace is making a change to people being more comfortable to let someone know what's going on.
What advice would you give personally to a bystander or someone who's witnessed bullying behaviours but too afraid to step in and try and sort it out?
Yeah, it's really, really difficult actually. I've talked to lots of people who have been bullied and who have seen other people be bullied, and it is a very difficult thing to do. What research tells us now is that the most effective ways to change bullying is a kind of whole, like everyone in approach. So parents, young people, other students, schools, everyone. So I guess what I would say is if another student is going to step in, then you kind of need to know that your school's got a good policy and there's a plan, etc. Now, if you're confident about all of the rest of that, then it might be a bit easier to step in. The other thing I would really say is if you've seen it and if you've seen one of your mates get bullied and you're going, I reckon that's going to happen again, is go and talk to someone about what you might do and practice it a little bit, because maybe the next time you'll feel a bit more able to, or talk to another mate and say, hey, actually that was pretty terrible, why don't we kind of team up a bit? Because there is good evidence around peer-based interventions for bullying, but I don't think, I guess what I sometimes worry about is any of you feeling like you've got to kind of fix it on your own, because that's you know, it's sort of a lot of responsibility, you know.
Because either too hard to ask for help, or you don't want to bother with it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
All right, well, that's it. Thanks so much for your time, Vikki. You've been very informative.